You can spot the triathletes, can't they? Got the comedy socks and a bottle stuffed down my top, so...
Step one, wake up, brother, gonna rise with the sun.
Okay, so what made you want to try to be a European champion?
I mean, who doesn't want to be European champion? Like, it's just a cool goal, isn't it?
Everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good.
My legs are trashed, so Tom's cut me some slack and is letting me just swim today.
Only a little bit though, because we've got some exciting stuff planned for the rest of the week, haven't we? Using some heart rate training, and we've got maybe an event in the middle of the week as well.
Yeah. Despite our best efforts, I'm still not working hard enough when left to my own devices. So we are trialing some heart rate testing stuff to see whether we can get a bit more out of me. Runs will be really interesting because we're going to try it without heart rate, but just wearing it and just going on how I feel, and then trying it with the heart rate, like with a target, and compare the two. So
I think there's more in the tank.
What do you think? Comment below. Am I slacking or am I actually trying? But today I'm definitely slacking. I am not going to use my legs in the swim today. They are taking a day off.
I'm the only one standing on the edge, giving all I am for everyone to see. I'll be at the top. Yeah.
Recovery day worked its magic, and you're on for a double run day today.
Yeah, double run day. Feel a lot fresher than I did yesterday, that was for sure. So two opposite runs. The first one this morning was 400s, really flat out.
That went quite well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did go really well. So I ran 16 of them at 15.5 kmph. Tom will work out the speed and put it somewhere. And then I ran at what felt like Ironman pace to make it up to an hour.
What did that come out as?
That came out as 5:20s. So yeah, I was happy with that.
Because you're aiming for like sub 4 would be a good run, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
I like if I ran sub 4, I'd be really happy. So yeah, so that'll be interesting. And then this one's like the other way around. So I'm running it just some intervals to warm up, but not like uber focused or anything. And then running based on my heart rate, I plan to hold. So running at 150 beats per minute, and we'll just see how the two compare. And it also means I can get a long run in my legs without quite the fatigue in my body, because when I did that the other week, it was yeah, body didn't like it. So we're trying to break it up and still keep the volume.
Got that power.
So how'd it go?
It went really well. One cheeky Haribo break, but yeah. It went really well. So the intervals were like 30 seconds. I did them all at 4s, so 15 kilometers an hour. Then I got on to the steady, which I thought was only 20 minutes, but the downside of having your coach live in the house with you is he swiftly puts you right until you run the hour. So I ended up running, I think it was about 35 minutes, like Ironman heart rate pace. And do you want to take a wild guess what the difference between my perceived marathon pace and my heart rate pace was?
Oh,
take a guess at that you were running a bit too slow earlier?
Just a little. So in order to get my heart rate to 150, which is kind of the bottom of our target range, I ended up running at 450s, whereas earlier I was running at 520s.
So a 30-second difference.
Yeah.
Long term.
So I think it's safe to say I like to take it easy, and it was annoyingly comfortable. Like it wasn't enjoyable, but I could have done that for quite a long time. So
yeah, massive positive in that, isn't there?
yeah, there's a giant positive.
We're definitely going to be running with heart rate from now on.
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, I'm going to be taking it really easy because I skive clearly.
With your serpent tongue, your diamond eyes, and blood dripping from your smile. Oh, you're like a hard breeze. Oh, I ain't no saint.
We're doing a 10-mile time trial, and I look a bit like RoboCop in that picture. I was going to say, you can spot the triathlete, can't they? We've got the comedy stocks and a bottle stuffed down my top, so not sporting the normal aero gear.
Ain't no saint. Oh, I'm cold as fate. I'm sharp as steel. I slice you through. Too numb to feel, too hard to bruise. Oh, I ain't no saint.
Back home from a busy day, haven't even managed to change out of my cycling gear, so I'm rocking quite the look. But yeah, so I had obviously the tempo ride this morning, which was good. 3 times 30 minutes, held between 170 and 200 watts. My heart rate was actually really quite low, only about 130. I think the whole ride was at average 127, so that was super comfortable and I felt good. Then loads of work, so I was in at the clinic, and then finally we went and did a TT, which was incredibly competitive for a Wednesday evening. So there's 90 people turned up, including a lot of people with sponsors on their shirts. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing, if I'm honest. I couldn't really get the right effort level out. Everyone else was pretty much at the end almost vomiting, and I kind of was getting more and more comfortable. I used to be very, very good at it, but now, yeah, I can't, like, I need to practice because that just wasn't hard enough. So yeah,
on the plus side, we're getting out good power for a pretty low heart rate, aren't we? So for an Ironman, that should be pretty good.
Yeah, I'm doing the right event for that problem, so yeah.
Keeping things moving today.
Yeah, bit of a rush. So Thursdays are always quite busy. I got a ride done this morning, did some work. Now it's a lunchtime swim. Hopefully we'll get in like
before it shuts.
Yeah, hopefully we'll hopefully we'll get over 3.5k in is the goal. And Tom will come up with a set impromptu and then write down what we did here.
How you feeling?
I feel okay actually.
Yeah, physically good, just a little bit rushed.
Yeah, I've recovered a bit. Yeah, just a bit stressed. I've got a lot on at work at the moment, and yeah, everything's just a massive rush. I need another.
Could do with the weekend.
Yeah, I could do. Well, no, but the weekend's worse. I could do with another day in the week and another 6 hours in the day. I think that would make Ironman training possible.
Never gonna look back, cause damn I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes.
I think that might be one of the best run workouts I've ever done. It went really well. So I started off at 12.4 because that's what I was running at the other day to get the heart rate over 150, and it wasn't going up, so I ended up turning it up to 13.1, which is 435s per kilometre, and I didn't get over 160 in pretty much the whole 3 reps of 3k. So yeah, that was a lot faster than I run left to my own devices, but it was really good, and it felt annoyingly again like possible, you know. It's strange. Yeah,
I think the training with heart rate has been a big eye opener for you, hasn't it? I think like really maybe shifted the goalposts on what we think we can do.
I think it has. Like, it's not that like I felt like I was running easy before, you know. But when you put the heart rate on, you realise actually even if I turn it up, I was still comfortable breathing. I could have talked. My legs started to ache a bit on the last one, but I could still keep going. So yeah,
It's positive though, isn't it?
It's a really good thing, because I think I can see why my running's so rubbish if this is what everyone else is doing in training. So hopefully we can keep going, and hopefully it will mean that I get some, you know, hopefully my best run ever out. So I'm quite excited by it.
Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes.
Saturday morning swim squad done.
Yeah, a little informal swim squad, so that was really nice to see everyone. There's some really good couple of swimmers that we've managed to drag down on a Sunday, so it's quite nice. Unfortunately, my arms did not show up today. I'm completely dead, so it was a bit disappointing, but I'm just trying to move on, forget about it.
More training to do this afternoon, haven't we? So
yeah, I got a 4-hour ride, and sometimes in Ironman training that just happens. You have one. I felt fine going in, and sometimes you just have one, but like
we all have bad sessions, just got to keep moving on, don't you?
I'm just gonna not think about it and move on.
4-hour ride.
4 hours should take my mind off it. I'm gonna go inside because the weather's starting to look really pretty crappy, and it's forecast to be heavy rains, and I don't like rain.
Ready for a swim?
Yeah. I'm hoping the water's warm. Hopefully there's a couple of good swimmers coming as well, so it'll be good. There'll be a bit of a mix of us, so I'll try and stay on someone's feet and get a good 3k in.
Don't have to watch where you're going then either, do you?
No, because I'm rubbish at that, and I can't see the freaking jerry can that's in that corner for love nor money. So
What else have we done today?
So I went for a run with Lily. We did about 10k. That was really nice. It's nice to run with someone else, and she keeps me really honest because my legs are shot, so I would have trundled around. So we did the last 15 minutes building up, and I think we did the last k in about 4:17. So like we were running all right at the end, and it wasn't flat. So yeah, so that was good, and I enjoyed it, especially because I wanted to just lie in bed today.
It's a lighter day on training at least anyway, so hopefully...
Yeah. You say that.
We'll see how the swim goes first.
You say that. I've just run with someone who's really good at running, and now I'm about to swim with 3 people, one of whom has swum the 100 meters in 52 seconds. So yeah, light day.
Easy day. Easy day. Easy training though.
Easy for you, maybe.
I'm not sure it's easy for anyone.
Watch.
week in the bag, and I think it was a really productive one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really good week. I'm ready for bed now though. Yeah, it was really interesting as well. So the heart rate stuff was one of the most interesting things I think we've been doing over the last few months, but this week that run was eye-opening,
wasn't it?
So a minute a kilometre faster when I looked at the heart rate, and actually the heart rate wasn't wrong. I was still comfortable. I could still talk and everything when I ran at that heart rate. So yeah, there was a minute a kilometre between what I thought was comfortable and what actually was.
But that's really good news, isn't it, for running a marathon? Because I think that there's probably shifted what we think we might be able to do on the day.
Yeah.
A fair way.
Yeah, I think it means what potentially is possible is a lot higher. Whether that's what you get out or not, like, is another thing. But it means there's more running ability in me than maybe I thought there was.
And that's really exciting, isn't it? To explore.
It is, and for the first time since we've been trying to work the heart rate up, I'm actually comfortable running. And I've never been comfortable running. I can see why people enjoy running now, which like I couldn't before, because my experience of running was just hyperventilating and feeling rubbish and wondering how everyone else could talk. But now, like, I can talk, I'm comfortable, it feels rhythmical, like it's a world of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really interesting. And then the TT wasn't quite what I hoped, but third woman in a field like that is pretty good. So, and it wasn't far off my PB. I think it was like 2 seconds off my PB over the 10 miles. So yeah, all round a really good week. 16 hours. Decent running, good hit all my swims. Yeah, good week. Not
good
much
result on the bike as well.
Good result on the bike. Yeah, going in the right direction.
Upwards from here.
Upwards from here. There's still hope I might get round the Ironman. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give us a like and a subscribe if you want to see more of a dog chewing his toy and me running around looking at my heart rate.